In my work, I engage people who you don't think of as dancers using the movement that comes from daily life. Through this festival and the Riverfront Encounter, we wanted the public to learn more about the river. Who better to work with? The employees who work to keep the river clean and also to deliver safe water to the citizens of Middletown. The students from the very first day of class, when they knew they were going to be embedding with the Middletown City Department and then creating artistic projects with the city employees to be presented live for the public, the very first question was, how am I going to get any of these employees to work with me?
It's been an exercise, I think, for me in letting go of my expectations around what creative performance making looks like. The majority of the work is just building relationships and getting to know the workers and getting them comfortable with us and us comfortable with them.
A lot of what we do is these questions and focusing on the questions and learning and loving the questions. I'm trying to make art. I'm trying to get people engaged, involved. I want people to think.
My project is so expansive that I need to dwindle down to what are the main things I want the audience to take away with, and finding those things, because that's what's really important. Not the huge show, but the fact that they understand that the city workers are important people in the community and they should be respected.
My project is about what is water and how we see water. So I want to change the way people think of water as this thing that's always there and show them how it's always there, why it's always there, who is doing the dirty work, the hard work, the late hours to make sure that you don't have to worry.
It's the kind of industry that attracts people, and once you get involved in it, you realize that it's about something a lot bigger than yourself. It's about serving other people. It's about serving humanity and serving the environment.
You draw your paycheck and your benefits and everything from the city. You're working actually for the river. You're making the river better. And I've always kept that with me.
A lot of these challenges that we're running into are around the fact that we can't actually bring the audience to the plants. We're really trying to figure out ways to take what they do and put a spin on it, but still have it feel true to what they're actually doing.
I think if we touch on the actual parts of the operation, I think we can get the message out there. And that's what I'm really in this for. And I believe that this is a good way of doing it.
And this was a great way of getting people to take a look at the fact that other people are interested in what they do. That you could have a group of students from Wesleyan come down and were genuinely interested in the ins and outs of some dangerous and sometimes some dirty work.
I just think art is a really interesting platform to think differently about something. I mean, you wouldn't necessarily associate art with wastewater treatment. I think highlighting that there is an underlying beauty to it or a value to it not only makes the workers feel more content with their job, but also makes Middletown feel more excited about supporting them. So I think the project as a whole is just a huge net add to the community.